Okay, guys, welcome back. Here we are still in the White House. Um, let's see, we're waiting for Donald Trump to recover. No, I'm kidding. What happened? If you watch my previous video, basically, as you can see, I'm uploading all the videos. I try to do it as quickly as possible so that you get information as quickly as possible. It takes such a long time for everything to upload. But look at what happened. While I was uploading the previous video I just made, look at what happened. We went through and we had our order set with our strategy, the Hourglass strategy. And we bought two shares or one share at 424. And so the next uh, share or the next step in the hourglass system, which if we do like this, no, not like this. We want to sort by like this and then by this. So the hourglass would be that we just is the triangle like this, and then that's for selling. So now we are in this section, the buying section, because we're going down. When we're going down, we don't want to sell. We want to buy, and we want to buy cheap at this level. We just sold some shares. So uh, we want to buy, ideally, the cheapest ones would be at the bottom. This is not in order, I can see. Okay, so let me see if I can fix that. No, that way, and now. 2, 3, 4, and cheaper, a bit more expensive, and a bit more expensive. So we just bought the one share at 424. We also bought one before because we were not sure if we 424. We bought one at 425 because we had a turning point. So the stock was turning, and it looked like it was going to take off, and we said, okay, let's buy one because we won't have probably a chance to buy it, but you always do have a chance. But we just bought one, so that was a very good move. On Friday, we bought five at the bottom level of the hourglass. Look at that. So we bought five shares at 416 at this level. Boom. Wow, that was really good. And we closed 1 minute after 415 something. So, yeah, very much almost at the very bottom. Today we might reach that level again, okay? But you don't sell it unless you need to sell it. Otherwise, you will sell at a loss. So if you don't have to sell it, don't sell it. Hold it until you can sell it at 5% or more profit. We try to get the 5%, that's the main goal. And if we can do more, we'll do more. We'll do more as we follow it and we see it's going up. So let's go back to the graph. Let's see what's happening. What's the lowest we reach? It was 423.11. Okay. So far we were in an uptrend, and now it's cooling off, and it looks like a downtrend is starting to happen. So if that's the case, what I would like to do is lower all the purchase orders 1 percentage point less. So if we check in our system, what I would like to do this morning, the starting point was at 420. So now it will be we're higher up, but we can keep the 420 as the main point, even though now we're for 423. So now we would want to move all the bottom side of the hourglass, all these orders, we would like to move them 1 percentage point here, more or less, one or two. You can decide how much, and you don't have to do 1%. That's what I do. You can do 2%, 1.5%, whatever you want. And how do we do that then? Very simple. We just go into our system, and we move the orders. We go to orders, Tesla, and we'll just move them 1% down, 1% down. So how does this work? Let's start with this one, 412. Okay, 412 divided by 101 gives us 408. Okay, so 412 is going to be 408. But what we can do, the easiest thing is cut 408, and now the four the the 412 is going to become the 416. The 416, sorry, is going to become the 412. So we know 412. Now we put it here, and the 420 is going to become the 416. We can just type it. Okay, so we moved everything 1% down to be a bit more conservative, since we see we keep on going down, down, down. Why is this our clock, in my opinion, such a good system? Because what obliged you is to set many orders, okay, at different levels, okay, based on your budget, obviously. This morning our budget was very limited to 3,000, so we could only do 1, 2, and 3, okay. Then, as I said in my previous video, you can do multipliers. If you have $1 million, you're not going to buy one share. You're going to buy one by 100 or something. I don't know. One by at least 10. So you're going to buy 10 shares at a time. Here you're going to buy 20, here 30, 40, 50 at a time. Okay. So it all depends on your budget. This morning we only had this budget. Now we managed to sell some shares, and we gain more liquidity, and we reached 5 shares, like it happened on Friday, by selling some, and we still have to buy one extra in case. No, we didn't get to 5, we got to 4. We could buy 4 shares. Okay, that's $1,600. And why I like this? Because this allows you to constantly have some liquidity. So this is liquidity, basically. These are orders. It hasn't been sold. That means we have $4,000 of liquidity plus this, obviously, which we can use at any moment as we please. So it makes you keep some money on the back of your trading all the time, because you're playing with that. But in order to maintain this liquidity, you also need to sell some. That's why, as we get close to these levels, we sell some, we sell them. Sometimes, as is shown in here, these might even be sold at a loss, depending on your fees and taxes. This one a bit less of a loss, okay? But the ideal would be to sell them all at the highest price, which is this price here, okay? So if these ones we can sell at that higher price, sometimes you'll get 10%, sometimes 20. I mean, this thing, you're moving it up based on how you follow the stock. Okay, so at the moment we're in the purchase section. Let's see if we get the 2 is a 416. Okay, it's not sorted correctly. 2, 416, 3 cheaper, and 4 even cheaper. And I would have liked to do a 5, but if we cannot do it, let's check the stock, and then we'll check the portfolio and see if we manage to sell something. But now, look, Tesla is taking off. Wait a minute, guys. We're getting close to the 11:30 moment, and that's when we, in this area, and more or less it happens, that's an area between 11:30 and 12:30 lunchtime. It's when we have a new hype. I don't know why that happens. I don't know. It's because people, before going to eat, decide to to buy something. I don't know. So most likely, if this continue, although I can see it's already losing some power, but if it will continue, we might be able to get to these levels. And at those levels, we could start selling some positions. Okay? Yeah. Let's set the selling strategy, since we don't we only had the most, the ones we bought, the 5 shares that we bought at the cheapest price set, and that was going to be at around a level up here at 437. Okay, and that will give us 5% profit directly, boom, like that. We might want to sell a few more before that, just to gain liquidity for the next move in the wave. Okay, next move in the wave. So let's do that. We go to the portfolio and we see that if that's the next one, okay, shall we have something in between, or do we even have all the gaps filled in? We might have it. Look, we have we have it filled in. We have 1% between this and that was the starting point. That was to gain liquidity. We sell 5 because we bought them very cheap. Could we hold them and sell them all the way here and make 15-20%? We could, but we know that at this level, these shares are giving us a 5% profitability. We're happy with that. What else did we buy? So we bought a different level. The next cheapest one was 418, then 421. So if the 418, we do that 418.50, if we do that, this one gives us only 4%, it would be already 435. It's giving us 4%, and it's a pretty good, it's a cheaper price level, so we could sell at 435, which is at a lower level than our target objective. It's only 1 share. I'm not gonna do it for just 1 share. I would like to do at least 2 or something like that. But let's see, the next was 3, 2. Okay, the cheapest ones we did 7 shares at 421.50, let's say. So what I'll do is I'll use this as if it was an extra one, and that would be 8 that we can sell at 421.50 multiplied by 4%. We can even put 3.5%. That would be 436. Okay, I like that. It's giving us 3.5%, and we're selling 8 shares in one shot. I think it's pretty good, and we're in this level. Could we hold it? Yeah, but at the moment we're in a down trend. So if we manage to get to those levels, we'll sell it, and we'll try to put the price up. So let's do this. Okay, sell at 8 shares at 436.25. The other one was at 437. Let me see. It was 437.60. Okay. Yeah. The ideal thing would be to inverse them. You sell the 5 a little bit cheaper and the 8 at this price. So we'll do that. 437.60. So we'll do 437.60. Okay, the 8, and we'll change the 5 to oops, that's not the 5, that's the 8, to 436.25. So we just swap them, so we make a little bit more. We get to sell some. Okay, we know the 5 were at a profitability of 5%. Now they're going to be lower, and the 8 is going to be higher. We sell more at a higher price, so that's better. And can we sell something else? 421, those are the ones we sold. Okay, the next will be 423.50, which we can combine with 424. That would be 5 shares, and we combine it with these 6 shares, 7. No, this one is too high. 7 shares at 424. 424 multiplied by 105. 445. Okay, 424 multiplied by 104. 441. Okay, which we have already. 441. So 424 multiplied 1035. Okay, that gives us 439. It fills in a gap that we had in there. So we had this one, 441. We were selling 1 share, and basically I'm breaking the rule, but we're gonna move all these as we get closer to these levels. We'll start moving them down. Okay, that's what we're trying to do. And the thing is, we're trying to sell some, since we have so many shares already set up that don't allow us, don't give us any liquidity. We're not moving you have to constantly move in your money in order to make money, because if you don't move it, it's staying. It's like having it in the bank. It's the same thing. So we need to move it, even if we have to sell it at a lower profit. So we sell 7, we set at 439, and we do it GTC. There we go. Good. And we'll move it, so don't worry. Now we see 7. Okay, it's what we can do is swap these two. Okay, we want to sell 8 at a higher price, so the 7 will be 437 instead of 437.60, and the 8 439. That's it. And that way we keep a bit that we have an hour clock within the hour clock. We're doing so that's what's gonna be. So this is a little hour clock that we're building here, 5, 7, 8. Okay, and these are giving us a lower profitability, and this is the bigger clock. Okay, oops, like that. And more or less these are inside or almost overlapping, because we have half a percentual point in between them. Let's check where we are with Tesla, because otherwise this entire thing, you lose track of the stock. We're below, but it's not falling too much, but we're below the 200 moving average. Okay, let's check the portfolio. Since we're getting to that point, look at that. This one, it's going crazy. It's at 13% plus. So it reached 27.52, and we just sold some positions on it, and we're still at a loss. We're selling it at a loss, a small loss, but this is one of those stocks that I've had for a long time, and I just want to sell it, gain some liquidity. It didn't give us much liquidity. We're selling only $300. It's not much. This we only have one, so we're never gonna sell it unless it goes up a lot, and at least we can cover some of the expenses of fees, because the fee is 50 cents. This is gonna give us 25 cents. You lose. I mean, and it doesn't give us much liquidity. $4, we're not gonna make anything. Nordstrom is doing good. The rest looks pretty red. Corvo, okay. Yeah, nothing else. The rest, oh, look at Walmart. It took off. Walmart was very low. So yeah, that's it. We'll leave it like this and see where it goes. So I think this is a good moment to say, please like and subscribe. I hope you like it. I hope you like to see what's happening. I hope you like the fact that I'm uploading everything pretty quickly, and so that you can get the information almost right on time as it happens. I try to make them shorter, but I try, but it just doesn't happen. I talk too much. Okay. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a retail investor like you. So do your own research. Thank you. See you in the next one. Bye.